Hey everybody, I'm MikelParis. Hi, how are you? Welcome to A Song a Day, episode 4. Hope everyone's doing alright out there. I'm hunkered down in my studio in New York City, and thankful I have this outlet during these crazy times that we're in. I hope you're all staying healthy and happy, and I hope I'm bringing you some joy by doing these nightly streams, and I'm going to keep going until the world ends or the virus ends or I run out of songs. Whichever one comes first. I think we all have our preferences in that order. What's up, Kaylin? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. BK in the house. How you doing? Oh, I got to give a shout out to my cousin Lauren. It's her birthday today. And my nephew Aviv, it's his birthday today as well. So happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lauren and Aviv. Happy birthday to you. Awesome. I need to make sure I do that. So today I'm going to talk about my song Move It. And this is one of those songs that I started early on in this sort of guitar drumming style that I've got here, that I've developed and created over the last couple decades. And this is sort of one of the first grooves that I started experimenting with as I was getting this guitar drumming thing going. What's up, Pam? And I remember I was out on tour with Stomp. It was my first year touring with the show. And we were hanging out in a hotel room somewhere. I don't remember what city. It might have been Lincoln, Nebraska. And there was a guitar. Someone had a guitar, and we were just all hanging out in the hotel room. And I remember at one point I picked up the guitar and I started playing this groove. And everybody was like talking and drinking, having a good time. And then I realized after about 2 or 3 minutes, where I was really getting into this pocket and figuring out what this groove was, that the hotel room had gone quiet and everybody was just like listening and watching and going, Paris, what the hell are you doing? That's friggin' awesome. I've never seen anything like that before. And that was sort of one of those early indicators that I should sort of pursue this guitar drumming thing and figure it out and integrate it into my creative workflow and how I write songs. And so this is one of the early songs that I wrote called Move It, and it goes a little bit like this. A little like this. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna make you wait a minute, because I was just realizing that part of what we're doing here, right, is we're watching a lot of Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, whatever streaming services. I just had to share these two things with you before I go into the song here. The first is this series that I discovered called Night Flyers. Here's what it looks like on Netflix, and this is by George R.R. Martin, I think his name is, and he's the same writer that did Game of Thrones. And if you're into sci-fi and fantasy and horror like I am, I'm a freak about that stuff, this is like, it's worth the watch. It's 1 season, and it's just done really great, really wonderful. And then the other thing that I've been watching, just to share another thing with you, is this show called I Am Not Okay With This. And this, I just sort of discovered, but when I saw who was in it, the girl and the young man that are in it were the two of the actors from It, the recent It, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, which I think personally is one of the best Stephen King adaptations of a book. Of course, The Shining's in there as well. And this is from the producers of Stranger Things, and as well as the writers, I think that, the people associated with It, Stranger Things, were involved with this, and it is just really, really good. They're short episodes, 20 minutes, and it's definitely worth the watch. Anyway, so I wanted to share that with you. So this is my song, Move It. Check it out. I can't take this, lessons never learned. I can't shake this feeling I've been burned. Oh, respond to my past again. You'll find I never was the one that would complain. You will burn more than words again. You will find that this is nothing more than just a game. I never imagined this is where I'd be. Oh, 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 oh. I never imagined I would get the chance to see. Oh, 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 oh. How I find I dissipate my gut reactions, never wrong, no. Oh, 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 oh. I will do my best to move it all along. Don't 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 move it all along. Move it all along. Move it all along. Move it all along. Move it. Don't. Ah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's undeniably percussive in rhythm. I can't. It's almost like I just want to keep playing that and never stop and get stuck in this loop. But I hope you guys like that. What's up, folks? BK. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you. Ash versus Evil Dead. Nick. Great. If there's a new season of that, I'm in. Hey, thank you guys all for joining me tonight. It's good to see a lot of familiar names and faces on here, and this has been just invigorating for me to be able to keep this connection with you guys and give you something sort of 7:30 every night. I was like, let me make it simple. Let me figure out a way to so that it's difficult to forget, I guess, is the point I'm trying to make. And so, and then the other thing that I was doing last night, so when I was on tour, I met a girl that's in The Walking Dead. She's one of the zombies, and I was fascinated to talk with her about just what that's like. And I realized that I only kind of made it into like season 3 of Walking Dead sporadically. So I started watching season 4 from the beginning, and I'm making my way through that. And I was at this. I didn't go out today. I just hunkered down today. But yesterday I went to the market, and they had Skinny Pop on sale. This stuff is so good. So I'm gonna do a fresh open right now, and nothing like a fresh open. Not to be confused with the French Open. And I ate a whole bag of this last night while I was watching Walking Dead. And, which I don't feel too guilty about, because when you go to the movie theater, like a bucket of popcorn that I eat is like probably 10 of these. So it's nothing like a fresh open. I would offer you some. I'll offer you some virtually. But that stuff is really great. I'm a big fan of the pop that is skinny pop. Or, as I like to call it, penny scop. Sometimes I call it that. Hey, so you know what? Oh, and she's here. Michelle. Zombie girl. Good to see you. Hey, so I'm going to do one more song for you guys. I figured since it's the weekends and it's like a Saturday night. Woohoo, Saturday night. I got my Going Out shirt on. And I also got my Nord Electro on standby here. So for tomorrow's song a day, I'm going to transition and do some keyboard stuff. So it's going to be sort of Rhodes whirly songs, so I'm sort of figuring out which ones to do. So I wanted to sort of change it up a little bit for tomorrow. And then soon, as soon as I get this piano tuned a little bit and get my second camera set up, every day I'm trying to add a little element to these streams so that it's evolving and growing for you guys and for me as well, which is against my nature. My nature has always been to release things to the public when I feel like they're the best that I can do and they're perfect. And this has been a real experiment for me in evolving this as I go along because of the urgency I felt to keep this connection going. Musicians, artists, everybody that's creative, even just, you know, family, whatever, just staying connected through this medium I think is really important. So I decided I was going to do another song for today, and this is another one of my favorite covers to do, and it's in the same tuning. I do a dad fad for any of you guitarists out there, and sometimes the F is a minor, this note, sometimes it's a major, sometimes it's a standard G, that string, and that allows me to do my thumbing on the top here. So this is one of my favorite songs from Sting, and I kind of interpret it in my own way, and it's called Consider Me Gone. Check it out. Of forgiveness, the house that we share, the place has been empty, whatever was there, clouds and eclipses, moonbeams in the sun, yes, a history reeks, yes it does, wrongs we have done. Check it. After today, consider me. After today, consider me gone, gone, gone. That's not true. I'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. That's right. Roses have thorns, shiny waters, mud. Council has told me the evening's but alright now to look for perfection is all very well, but to look for heaven is to live in hell. Yes it is now. After today, consider me. After today, consider me. After today, consider me. After today, consider me gone, gone, gone. Consider me gone. Consider me gone. Consider me. Consider me. Consider me gone, 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 gone. Here we go. Thanks. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hey, if anybody has any quick questions before I say peace out, hit me up. Anybody? Travis, good to see you. What's up? Let me just say hi quickly to everybody. Lisa, thanks for coming by. Yvonne loves The Walking Dead. Oh, Mike loves it. Oh, I see. Yeah. Gangsta Kill. Listen, Michelle, I'm like I said, I know you came in season 6, so I'm making my way up to where you're gonna be, and I'm gonna try and start finding you. And Andrew, I'm gonna play May 19th. I've had another request for that as well. Once I get this piano thing going, all will be well. Nola, good to see you. Just want to say a quick hello to everybody. Chaz, thanks for hanging out and stopping by. Good to see Sean Fives in the house. Fives. John Stitt's back in. And Leanna. Hi, Leanna. How you doing? Joseph, thanks for coming back. Jim, good to see you. Carol, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Awesome. So, if no one has any questions, I'm going to just say goodbye. And I want to see you guys all tomorrow. This is important, I think, for us to keep doing this. And I'm working on covers. I have a list on my phone that people have been sort of requesting. I'm going to do one of them tomorrow on the Nord Electro when I get my keyboard thing set up. And Amina Kaplan, fellow stomper in the house. Let's see if her signature's up here. I know some of these got worn off, Amina. I'm so sorry if yours is one of them, but I see Kathy Crawford. That's exciting. Amina is a good friend of mine. We started Stomp in the same cast together back in the day, and she's a great actress and wonderful person. So, Amina, thanks for coming. And Carl, it's good to see you. Jen, thanks for coming by. Andrew wants a Piano Man cover. You know what? I remember the first year that I was playing with OAR, Stephen Kellogg and the Sixers opened up, and they started playing that song, and there was no one on the piano for some reason, because I think maybe Kit was playing bass or something else on that, and I just ran on stage and jumped in on that. And obviously that's one of my favorite Billy Joel songs, but there's a couple other Billy Joel requests that I got, which I'm thinking about, and there's a couple Elton John requests as well. So, thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Greg, good to see you, Greg Schneider. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you guys are all staying safe, and let's keep talking and keep sharing, and I'll be here every night. And don't forget, next Tuesday is going to be Toon Trek Live, where I'll be showing a new episode and showing some funny outtakes. I'm still figuring out which episode to show, but I'll also be playing some songs as well. And I'm hoping to start figuring out the technical aspects of having a guest on these live streams that I'm doing, because I think that would be super cool. And let me know if you have any ideas for guests as well. I've got some good people on my list. So good to see you, Travis, and hello to your wife. Sid, Cecilia, and the Satellite. I'm going to put that on my list, all right? So, again, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Much love and happiness. Riders on the Storm. I got you. I got you, Mike Martin. I got you. All right. Peace out, guys. Take care.